Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Apple report for Thursday, October 5th, 2023. Before I click on the charts, as usual, just want to encourage you to please click like if you haven't already and subscribe to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel. Please share the content, if you would, with friends and colleagues, and check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos, just like the Apple report. Daily analysis in the SPY and the Triple Q, that is the S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100 ETFs, weekly analysis in the S&P 500 index, the NASDAQ 100 index, the long bond ETF, that is the TLT, as well as 2 individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube that cater to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near-term investor, always looking for 20% moves on those stocks. This week alone, we put out one on McDonald's. There's another that'll come out later today, that is Thursday. Last week was NVIDIA and AMD. You can check out all of it for 5 days, no cost whatsoever. Sign up for wickedstocks.com. We offer a 5-day free trial up front. If you don't like what you see within 5 days, you can bow out at no cost to you whatsoever. So on with the charts. Let's take a look at this image weekly chart. Actually, I'll start with this one. That is to say 167.66. This other band is not labeled at 166.24. You can see it here. We settled above it in May, set off a long-term buy signal that has, I'm not going to say it failed, but what I will say is we had a near to midterm sell-off in the midst of a long-term buy signal that I'm still anticipating holding above 167.66 to yield this 228.17 formation by this point next year or sooner. That sooner would come if over the next month or 2 or 3 we were to close above the 190.27 descending channel top. Then we're probably 3 to 5 months away from reaching the 228.17 long-term channel top. So that is the big picture. Bottom picking the 166, 167 handle long-term support, whether it's on a day trade basis, 3 to 5 day swing trade basis, 1 to 2, 2 to 3 week swing trade. We tested this area actually about a week and a half ago. And since then, I've been drawing this descending channel top speed line combination, which today is at 175.35 to 175.77. This is our near-term resistance. This is the area that you may have been waiting for the last week, following the test of long-term support last week at the 167.66 formation. This is your area that, if tested today, you may consider unloading your long position entirely, and perhaps if you're an aggressive 3 to 5 day swing trader, 1 to 2 week swing trader, setting a short in the 175.35 to 175.97 region, because from here we can fall back to, channel support that I show once again here on the weekly chart at 167.66. So that is the play. If you look to the far right, if we happen to test the 175.35 to 175.77 region today, for instance, it is an area where you can liquidate a long position, consider going short, not just for the day, but through next week, because once tested, we can fall back into this zone, this 166.24 to 167.66 long-term support region, above which, anticipating this 189.70 formation over the next month or two. Make that 3 to 5 weeks if we close today above 175.77. So as I showed earlier at the very beginning, holding above this 167.66 long-term support not only maintains a 1-year target at 228.17, but over the next month or two, 190.27 is anticipated. And as I just said, if we close today above 175.77, I think we can realize this within 3 to 5 weeks or less. The 189.71 formation, once tested, able to contain monthly buying pressures. We could fall off from here through November, back into the mid to upper 160s once again, within 3 to 5 weeks perhaps of testing 189.71. And finally, to the upside, it would be a settlement above the 190.27 formation, 189 and change on the daily chart, that would set up this 228.17 long-term objective in as little as 3 to 5 months. So let's get back to the day itself. Downside, I've got 170.73 intraday support. Upside, I'm still going to call it 173.54, despite the fact that we closed just above it. We could easily open below it as we did, a couple of days ago. The same same thing occurred and we ease south. We could ease south today back to 170.73. If we break 170.73, good high for the day, we just might retest this 166.24 to 167.66 long-term support region again on an intraday basis, where we could bottom out through the rest of the year and possibly through all of next year. Now, as I've been saying, we're near the end of the week right now, so I don't want to belabor the point, but if we did close, tomorrow, Friday, below 166.24 by a 1% margin, and I will provide that for you tomorrow if we begin to ease back to that area today. If we close below it, I do see, 162.68 in reach next week, 158.99 over the next couple of weeks, and there could be plenty more downside to come. I will then provide you certainly those targets if we begin to ease back once again to this 167.66 channel top. But we tested that last week. We've come off of it nicely, and we're poised for a bullish recovery, bullish continuation. And that becomes essentially confirmed through the rest of October if we close today above 175.77. So if we do settle today above 175.77, no good reason to be short Apple into tomorrow and into November trade, because by November, over the next 3 to 5 weeks, we should push into the upper 180s. So if you're not long yet, and you may have gotten long last week when we tested long-term support, your next get long opportunity would be on strength. And strength shows up pretty clearly above 175.77. The following 3 to 5 weeks, then likely to reach 189.71. I don't think there's really anything else that needs to be fleshed out for today. I'm going to leave it at that. Please click like, share, subscribe, and check out wickedstocks.com. I'll be back tomorrow with Friday's Apple. You have a good day.